Magister C1's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Hold the cloth tighter to the wound, unravel the blood, the cloth, and wrap it snugly around her neck, like a tourniquet, or slit her throat. I don't know. I mean, she's kind of like fucked. Let's do a tourniquet.
Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister C1 reaches out to you, her hand flailing.
Let's try.
It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. C1 clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
Shit. I don't know, we kind of should probably leave her. Let's help her.
C1 struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
Shit.
It's ripping the ship apart. This is it.
Did we lose? Did we just lose? Jesus Christ. So, did I die there? I might have. We don't know.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Okay. I don't know if that was just a show that, like, every decision...
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
It seemed like I survived, maybe? And the others got away on a boat, so that's good. So I'm not currently with them. But I don't know if what would have happened if I had left that woman. She's dead, probably. But, you know, we tried. I think that's Ganless. He wouldn't leave a person like that. It's not... I have another character, like more of a rogue type of character, that would be more like, you know, I don't really give a shit.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship.
But,
Am I the lone survivor?
I don't think Ganless would.
This must be Fort Joy.
I don't know. So now I seem to be alone in the world. Lizard Mystic Shell. I'm gonna pick up a shell. Let's see. We are on the shore somewhere. Maybe we should go up here. There's a thing here.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King. This statue must be 1,000 years old. Wonder how much longer it will last.
So we are at Fort Joy now, it would seem. Probably should save there. Let's see. It's a really gorgeous looking game. Look, it's beautiful. It really is. Oh, there's a child here. Hello, child.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Is this the skeleton guy?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
You can trust me.
Why?
Tell him everyone got to stick to their own kind, especially now that the world has become so dangerous.
I guess. Well, the people who put me here are human, and the people who took my parents away are human too. Or do you mean because I'm
a child?
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Do I look like a sorcerer?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid,
I have
searching
a
your
bucket
face.
on my head.
He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
They might be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside.
I'm gonna ask him if his parents know where he is.
They're gone now. The Magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
Let's see now. It isn't safe out there. Your ship was attacked by Voidwalker not far from the shore.
But you didn't die.
Why aren't you scared?
I guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
I survived the Voidwalker attack by the skin of my teeth. You should really find somewhere safer to go.
That's say sounds
There
like
isn't
that.
anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
He has the sniffles. I don't think I can go into the water. Nope. So that was one person. I don't know where I should be going. I mean, I guess that's the thing. Like, you can go anywhere you want, basically. But up here it was... you can't go there because the road is collapsed. So, you know, it doesn't work like that. Let's walk down here and see what we got. We got some more shell. We got a short stick. But I'm gonna walk over here. And now I am wet. Sweet. Loving it. Whisperwood. Elven Elder claims that those who can understand the secret... Oh, it's an herb. Well, maybe I should take that. Short stick? Sure. If my blade, you know, doesn't work. And we got some gold. And... we have enemies over here, I think. Oh, shit. It's those guys. I'm gonna try it tonight.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn. They've made it to shore.
Yeah. Shouldn't engage them alone. I think I could take them, but it's still like it's feels like it's a bad decision to do that. No, I don't want to go over there. They are over there. Oh, we have my
You spot a
slave
strange
master
lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
Smirk and tells him that his slave has come to report for duty.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
My very soul.
And a dutiful servant you are too. The chances are I wouldn't have survived that shipwreck had you not returned to the aid of your master down that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Tell him you were glad to be of help. Doesn't do stand idly, but yeah.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it.
Oh, thank you.
You may as well have your freedom.
Oh,
now
thank you.
then, if there's nothing further.
Why are you standing on the rock?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
Cool.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
I see my memories.
Memories. Quite so.
Quite.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire.
An empire.
I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
What do you mean lost?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Cool.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, how could I know that?
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I have no idea.
Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
It tells me nothing.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
Cool.
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
Invite him to travel with you. Maybe I can help him.
Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of the mystics of my kind.
Okay.
I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Okay, so remember that I promised him this. It's important. I promise him.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying.
Cool, cool, cool.
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic and, yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Okay, so I guess I can choose here what he should be. Was I a fighter? I think I was a fighter. No, I wasn't a fighter. I was a fighter sounds perfect. You should choose his vocation. So you're interested in someone with a little muscle. So you're interested in someone with a little finesse or magic. You know what? He should stay true to his vocation.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
That sells it.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include your Majesty, your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
Cool.
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Damn, son. You just keep talking and talking. But now we have a friend with us. So now we can go back and take out those dangerous creatures. Because now we are two people. I think I will go this way. This reminds me of a thing. Whoa, what's this? That's cool. What is that? Use. Okay. A word of advice to the badly armed: tie your knife or shiv, if that's all you have, to a stick or a branch. Now you gotta. Okay, so that's how that works. So I do have a shiv and a pocket knife. So I also have a stick. So if I use the shiv, for example, use the shiv and combine that with the stick that I thought that I had. short stick. Combine.